Right. Oh, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Okay.
It's about that time. Line dance. Woo. Oh yeah. It's about that time. Line dance. Come on. It's about that time. Line dance. Y'all ready? Listen. Line dance. Slide left, right, keep it clean. We're talking soul line dance with the queen. Play trivia, win some money. Ooh, we keep it funny. You don't have to wonder about another, 'cause we gon' make it do what it do. What it do. Ready, so ready. Now we're just waiting on you to talk. Soul line dance with the queen. Talk soul line dance. Hey, talk soul line dance with the queen. Talk soul line dance. Hey, talk soul line dance. Let's talk soul line dance. Here we go. Talk, come on, come on. Here we go. Line dance. Here we go. Talk, come on, come on. Here we go. Line dance.
Hello, 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 hello. Wow, look at that. I'm showing up on the screen and I'm not even trying to show up. Isn't that something? Hello, everybody out there in Line Dance Land. This is your girl, Queen Sheila, the director of the Line Dance Connection. And let's talk Soul Line Dance. Hey, I'm excited, y'all. We got another day where we're going to have some fun. Guess what, y'all? We have a guest today, but our guest evidently is not ready to come on yet. So guess what? You get to talk to our co-host all day today. Ain't y'all excited? I'm excited because they got some good information to tell us, and I'm excited. So let me tell you something about them. We have Miss Zandra Hill Colston. Zandra lives in Montgomery, Alabama, and has been teaching line dancing for several years. She is the leader of MGM Line Dances and will be an instructor at the 2023 Annual Urban Dance Symposium. She has won numerous awards in the community for her line dance, her leadership, and how she just keep things moving in Montgomery, Alabama. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce to some and present to others none other than Zandra Hill Colston. Hey, Miss Sandra.
What's up, Queen? How are you?
Girl, got to be you, girl. Got to be you. That's what they tell me anyway. They tell me it's you.
No, I tell you, you got it. You got it. I mean, you've been all over in California. How many times you been to California this year?
This year, twice. I went like 1 month and then I skipped a month and went back again. So I went twice in Alabama. I mean, not Alabama. Atlanta twice. Minnesota. Where else have I been? Vegas.
Ohio. Have you been there?
Yeah, I'm going to Cincinnati. Well, I haven't been to Cincinnati yet. I'm going to Cincinnati end of this month.
Okay.
Yeah, and this right before the symposium, I'll be going to Cincinnati.
Okay.
And then that crazy Earl called me today, jumping all over me because he be asking me all this complicated. He know I don't know all that complicated stuff on the computer. Like he said, Queen, really, Queen. I say, really, Earl, I don't know that, So we have another co-host. It was so good to see you, Miss Donna. Stay on here with us. She's gonna be with us. We have another co-host. All right, and his name is like Mr. Charles or something like that. I forgot. It's something like that, But Mr. Charles, he has been teaching for over 35 years. I mean, sorry, 15 years. Started out in Denver, Colorado, and now lives in South Carolina. He has won numerous awards in the community and has taught all over the USA and still teaching today, even though he's retired. He will also be an instructor at the 2023 Annual Urban Dance Symposium. Without further ado, I introduce to some, present to others, none other than Mr. Charles.
Yeah.
How you say, Mr. Charles?
I've been teaching for a long time. I had no job.
Years. Wow.
35 years. Where did it go? I don't even remember half of it.
Oh, hey, Melva. You have been teaching for 35 years, Mr. Charles. You
Yeah,
might have been teaching line dancing,
I've been teaching
but I'm
something.
sure you've been teaching somebody something, right?
Something.
Something.
Hey, the people
Hi,
are back.
Tiffany.
I'm so happy. People are back. They haven't been back in
Yes,
2
they're
weeks.
back. Yes, they're back. Hey, people.
Hi, Tiffany.
Welcome.
Hi,
Yes.
Melba.
Hey, I
Yeah.
got a quick
See you
question,
in
real quick,
October.
Okay.
right off the bat. Why is it
Okay.
that me and Zandra is on delay and you're on the right time when you're talking? It's some kind of
I don't
investigation
know.
I think we
Am
need
I
to
on
do.
delay with you, Zandra?
No,
Zandra's delayed with me, and I'm delayed,
But
but
you're
you're
not
good.
delayed here, Mr. Charles.
you're not in.
I'm-
I thought you were doing Chinese music.
There's an investigation going on. Something ain't right.
It's something going on in Carolina because
Is it?
Alabama and Florida, we are good here. Melba, do you
Yeah.
hear delay?
Yeah, crazy.
I can see it. Watch this. Watch this. I got my arms up now. Not it down.
It's
Something wrong.
You.
My bad. Go ahead. I'll do the
Mr.
delay.
Charles, how you doing today?
Oh, you know what? Got up early this morning at 7:30 and we went picking apples. If you see my page, we went honey psycho. What is it? Honey
Honey,
something
I don't know.
and
I'm
Gala.
from the city, Mr. Charles. The city.
Honey crisp.
We don't pick
Yeah, I know.
apples.
Honey crisp, something like that.
Apples,
Yeah.
Honey Crisp apples.
We went to the mountains, what they call the mountains out
Oh.
here, and
Okay.
we did that today, and that was wonderful. It was a good way to start the day off with the
Yeah.
kids and grandkids. That was wonderful.
Okay. Cool.
City
That's
girl.
good. Only time I pick apples is at Walmart or at Publix.
Yeah,
The grocery store.
yeah.
That's
We wouldn't give you no picker there, no big old giant picker.
dumplings coming up. So what are you gonna do with those apples, Mr. Charles?
oh yeah.
Well, I was telling Queen before, I'm on this diet called Full Plate Living, and you eat an apple 15 minutes before you eat your meal because that fiber.
Okay.
So I've been doing that. I lost I lost like 12 pounds in 2 weeks. Then I gained 5 pounds back on the ship. Then I lost 8 pounds.
So you're eating 3 apples a day.
You know what? You're supposed to, but I'm only doing 2, which is good. It's still that fiber. So,
Okay.
Well, you know
and then
what?
Annette's gonna make some apple pie with the grandson. So
Okay,
Okay.
so
'cause we picked
y'all
a lot.
heard that. Mr. Charles has been eating 2 apples a day. He has lost over 12
12
pounds.
pounds.
No, it's right now it's like 17.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mr. Charles.
Okay, let me see if I can eat me about 2 apples a day.
Okay.
Well, you gotta eat
So
the
I'm
other
gonna eat a
stuff,
bag
too.
of apples if it helps.
No, it don't work like
I'm gonna eat a whole bag too if it helps.
Check out fullplateliving.com. I'll tell you what to do.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get my apples now.
Right now.
Oh boy, I tell you.
Wow.
Well, we have a great show for you today. Our guest looks like she's not getting on, or maybe she'll, figure out how to get on later. But until then, Melba said, "Let's eat them apples."
Go get one.
Let's eat 'em.
I'm gonna toast to the apple
Okay.
later on.
But until our guest get on, or if she does or does not get on, we want to talk to you today about line dancing. It's something that we've been wanting to do for a while, and we had guests every week, so we really didn't get a chance to actually talk to you about line dancing. Some of the do's, don'ts, some of the etiquette, some things that we see all the time in a line dance party or in a line dance class, and we can't correct them because I guess we're not the leader or it's not the right time. So today we're gonna make it the right time, and we need y'all's input on how you feel about this situation, or have you ever experienced the situations that we're going to talk about. So we need some interaction from y'all. Okay. Tiffany said she's going to look up that apple diet. It sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a site in a minute. I'll give it to her.
Okay. All right. So who wants to go first?
Ladies first. I'm such a gentleman.
Okay. Yes, you are such a gentleman.
Well, Queen, we'll let you go first. How about that?
Okay. Thank you. Okay. My thing is, do not jump in front of, if you're at a party, or line dance event, let's say, and the choreographer of the dance is there, don't jump in front of the choreographer, because excuse me, that's just not good dance etiquette. So if you taught a dance, if you choreographed a dance and you get up there to do your dance and everybody jump in front of you, you wouldn't like that. And so why do people do that to other choreographers? Do y'all have any input about that, Sandra and Mr. Child?
Well, you know what? It's a possibility that they do it because they don't know who the choreographer is.
Okay.
But then it also kind of make me think, why would you jump in front of anybody that's in front to lead a dance?
Right. Exactly.
And so, I guess it goes to that individual. I'm like, are you really trying to be helpful? Are you trying to be seen? What's your motive behind, your actions?
Right. And usually, if that person is the choreographer, because everybody's like, okay, come on, so-and-so, this your dance. Come on, usually everybody's telling that person who is the choreographer. But I can understand. I never jumped in front, but I went to a party in Minnesota, the Minnesota Steppers Bash. And I was there doing a dance, and come to find out it was Durag who created the dance. And I was like, that's not how it go. He was like, excuse me, but I choreographed the dance. I said, oh my God.
Yeah, see?
But I learned it a different way than what he choreographed it. Does that make sense?
Right.
So I didn't jump in front of him, but I'm back behind him. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't learn it like that. So it's kind of like, how if I tell you something, Ms. Zandra, and then you tell Mr. Charles, then Mr. Charles tells somebody else. By the time I get to somebody else, it's totally different than what we said from the beginning.
But I think that's part of the issue, Queen.
Okay.
People do a dance, they create the dance, that is, but in the midst of that, sometimes it'll get lost in modifications.
Okay.
And based off of who modifies that or add their own twist to it, then if whoever is following that individual, they gravitate to that version and they run with it. So the choreographer, we lose that because it's not it's not being done.
Right. And so that's a good analogy, but I think we should always teach the dance the way it was choreographed, and then you can put your modification. What, do y'all agree?
I do agree.
Well, my opinion to what your question was is sometimes people just don't know. That's why we have these etiquettes. This is the reason why we need it more. Some people, for me, I'm like what Zandra says, some people just want to be seen. They got to be in that front row. Some of these people bought spots. This is my spot. I don't know when they paid for it, but this is right here, right up front.
That spot right there, that's their spot.
This is I don't care if he's a choreographer. This is my spot, and I want to be right up front because I've had that happen before. It's like I always used to freak out because I didn't want the same people always in the same spot. It looked like a rerun when I'm recording. Like I want to see the people in the back. They might want to be on the video. They got a little spot, and some people even get out. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, no. So I started telling you, if you want a spot, that's $20 extra. Oh, that's stop that. That's your spot. You need to pay me. That's not.
You gotta pay for that spot right there. But that's a good. I mean, that's a good.
I think the biggest thing is people don't know.
You're right. People, they, and you know what? Let me say this: the reason why they don't know too sometimes because the instructors are not teaching it. They're not teaching the etiquette. They're not teaching. Hey, if I tell my people all this stuff that I have listed, don't jump in front of the instructor. If the instructor, the choreographer is up there, don't jump in front of the choreographer. Or if you're in class and the instructor's teaching, why would you get in front of the instructor? Then you need to teach.
Right.
I had someone tell me, you're in my way. I like, what? in my Christmas party. And she tells me, excuse me, people are watching me. But go ahead, Zandra. What was you going to say?
I don't know. That was funny though. uh, Alexa, she was saying she was in agreement too. You know, they should always announce if a step is being modified during instruction.
Okay, yeah.
And some people, you know, and that is true. Some people can't do the original steps and need modifications.
That's true.
But teach it correctly or have someone demo the original step if you can't teach it.
Yes.
I totally agree with that.
That's good, Alexa. That's great. That's great. Can I give one analogy of that, what she said? Pressure, 305. Y'all know that one, right?
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, pressure. Love the dance. But those turns and them spins that they do in the middle somewhere there, let me tell you something. I modified that bad boy from the beginning. I showed it one time. I was so dizzy. I was like, look, this is how it goes. This is how we going to do it. We're going to modify. And you know what? It's funny because I've been to a lot of dances like around the country, and most of them have modified. And there's a lot who do, you know, all the turns and the spins, but some people have modified it. Have y'all modified it, or are y'all doing it the regular way? Or have you done it?
I
have a group that,
both.
Yeah, both. I have a group that they'll say, well, you know, I teach them both, but a lot of my group, they'll yell out turning lane, and that's what they call themselves, the turning lane. So they turn. I mean, that's what they do. And I always used to tell people, you can't do both. You can't do the modification and turn. So if the turning lane is, don't look at them, because you look at them, you might mess up. Yeah. So I try to keep them together in their little lane, as they call it.
Right. There you go. I always tell the turners to get, see, I'm in my classroom. I tell the turners to get over there on my left. Y'all get way over there. Okay. And you know, the reason why I brought that up too, I'm saying because if you're teaching a modification and somebody's brand new, they have never seen a dance, they learned it for the first time, and you constantly spinning, they're totally confused. I'm teaching to do it straight without the turns. You're over there spinning. They're like, well, I don't know what to do because you're doing this and they doing that. And so it does cause confusion. Alexa said, I don't do the turns either. You get one turn out of me just to get to the back wall and back. That's me.
She's not in the turner lane.
I mean, that's good. I mean, that's the truth, you know? That's true. I have vertigo and I ain't doing all the turns. I can tell you.
Well, you know what, me too, Queen, is that if I'm an instructor, and especially like you say, you got to know your crowd. If I'm an instructor, I'm going to teach it the modification simple way. And because they're going to be watching me, especially the new people, they're going to be watching me. So now if I'm out and we're in a club or we're at an event, a function, then I'll go ahead and do the turning lane and all that stuff if I want to. But if you're watching me and I'm an instructor, I owe it to them to teach them the simple way. Because, you know, most of our 50s, 60s and stuff, a lot of them not going to be turning.
Exactly.
70s.
I don't know about that statement, Mr. Charles. I have met some people and I'm looking like, what? What? I mean, they dance circles around me. And I'm like, whoa. So I don't know about that statement.
Well, all classes are different. All classes of students are different.
Yeah, that's true.
They are, because I got some older ones that do most of the turning lanes sometimes. They do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know your turners. You know, you just know the ones who love to do them turns. You know, you do the grapevine, you grapevine to the right, and then you turn your grapevine to the left. Listen, I got some people, I know they're going to turn. Y'all turn way over there, please. Thank you.
They'll turn when there's no turn.
Right. Yeah. You know, but
where'd that come from?
Okay. So what's our next point? Okay, go ahead.
Zondra's next.
Okay.
I love the line dance community. And as you know, I do live in Alabama, Montgomery, that is.
Okay.
And here we don't have much of a community when it comes to line dancing.
Okay.
We do have some people who line dance, but it's all about them. It's not about the body, the family.
Okay.
And so anyway, I actually had someone to just tell me, well, I don't see the need in doing the dance like that. Once I learn the dance, I should be able to do whatever I want to do because I'm just here to dance.
Okay.
And I couldn't get mad at them because I'm like, well, obviously you're not a part of the community.
Okay.
You know, you're doing your own thing. But the problem for me here locally is how can this is my thought. I'm like, how in the world can I bridge that? Because we are in the process of trying to wait to, to start the song when the choreographer actually said, hey, we starting on the, when they start singing or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
But then you have some that's not in the community that soon as the beat drop, they start dancing. And then it throws off the whole dance in a sense, because especially if there are certain things that you got to do in the dance, by the time that comes around, you're not even on that because you started the dance off. So my question is, how would you handle that when you're out at functions? Because it's discouraging to me. I don't even want to, sometimes I just go and sit down and I will allow, the locals to do what they want to do, because I'm like, I'm not here to fight. I came to dance,
No.
But I'm like, how would you handle something like that?
Well, for me, if it's a line dance event, let's just say, there's got to be somebody else in that room that knows when that dance starts. So I would go start it with them. And when the people who started too early realize they're off beat, hopefully they'll join in with us. That makes sense. They call it splitting the floor, but I split the floor if I'm doing it right or on the right beat. But if they're, like you said, if they started right away when the music starts and the dance doesn't start there, so nothing goes with nothing in the dance, then I can't dance off beat, y'all. I'm sorry, I just can't.
Right. No. And that's the way I'm feeling. I'm like, oh man, now the song, I know where the music is and I know where the dance should be. Right. So it just throws it all off. But Mr. Charles, what you think? Viewers, tell me. I need you to help me out because I'm about to go into a function this coming weekend. And so it's like, how do you handle that?
If it was in my class, I would stop the music and I would do it again. And I would let them know this is where we start. You're not going to be separate from us because we're a team. So you might want to start as an instructor. And I tell them all the time, if you have your class, you can do it any kind of way you want. But it's my class and people are coming, and paying me to instruct. So if you want to start it, no, we got to do it again. We'll do it again. And then hopefully they'll get that. Now, an event, that's a little different because you can't really stop them at an event. Hopefully they would get the message in class. But luckily, we have people want to start while I'm teaching because they like everybody to know that they know the dance. Everybody knows the dance. Wait, just slow your roll. We all know it, but I know this and stuff. So, but no, I never had anybody that would just keep going like that. Because for me, I wouldn't allow them. I would just say no.
I mean,
we're doing it wrong.
It's not in the classroom. It's out.
Right. Oh, no, that's hard. That's hard.
Because we were out at some function about a month ago, and you could tell it was at least 3 or 4 different groups, maybe there. And when we were on the floor, people were all over the place. To the point, MGM line dancers, we just started, I'm like, what's going on? We all basically kind of start walking off the floor because it was chaotic out there.
Right. Yeah.
And, and I'm like, what do you get from that? I don't know.
It shouldn't be like that.
Right. And now I have had it to happen in class. I know, Alexa, you know what? I've heard I was like that. So maybe that's why it messes me up.
Yeah. Hi, Carla. Hi, Ross. Hello, Alexa. Yeah, but
Okay, Alice, it'll be okay.
that's
I'm with Alexa.
that's
I'm
good.
like, you know what?
Yeah. Now,
Let me
what the
just
way
go
I
sit
teach,
down.
I tell them, I say, this dance starts on after 24 count, right?
Mhm.
So they stand in the class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? That's how what I do in my class. I don't know if you all can tell us what you do in yours, but I'll say, oh, this dance starts after the what's the brick house. Love brick house. I think no, not brick house, roundup. Sorry, roundup. I learned roundup in California, but roundup starts on the 33rd beat. You know, when you count after 32, then on 33 it starts. So after 32 count. And even when the lady was teaching us the dance, she started after 6. She said, "Oh, hold up." She said, "Rewind." She just
Yeah,
came
see,
back, you know.
I'm like Angela. I like you too, Zandra. I would walk off because the beauty of line dancing is doing it as one.
Together.
See,
That's it.
and then you
That's
just lose everything when you just you doing it this way, and it's a I hate that. So I would probably out in the club or something like that, or a convention, I would probably do what she's saying, just walk off.
Just walk off. It's the best thing because the confusion on the floor is not good either.
right.
You know,
No.
because they was like, "Oh, well, they doing it wrong, or they doing it wrong." It doesn't, somebody's not doing it right because it's not
Somebody-
going with the music. So you're right. So you're not a part of that mess. Just
Yeah.
walk off the floor. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Charles, what's your point you want to bring out?
Oh, my pet peeve.
Okay.
Pet numero uno issue I have. As
Okay.
all three of us are instructors, and I said
Mhm.
this before, one of the hardest things about line dancing is being a line dance instructor. It's
Yeah.
not that easy. Try it for hours and hours and years. When we are teaching the students, especially little class, big class, don't matter.
Right.
Everybody should be listening to us
Right.
because there are so many people. There are people that don't know the dance,
Mhm.
and they pay us to teach them. And especially,
Right.
you get this crowd. Well, I know the dance, so I can run around here and talk to blah blah blah. Get their number, and after the class, call them. But it's being in the military, we were strict, drill sergeant and all that. You couldn't just start talking when the public speaker or any kind of in church. You don't talk while the pastor's preaching. And I wish more people would just, okay, let's listen to what he's saying, so we can get this dance. You can make all the noise you want once this music starts. You know me, I'm the yeah king. Okay. But I'm not gonna yell yeah while one of y'all are teaching and you're an instructor. And it's just a look, it's respect for the instructor.
Right.
That's more or less what it is. And I want more respect for I don't care who you are. When I'm usually in the back.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Yeah, and even if you're talking to me, I'm listening. I don't care if I know the dance. I'm still listening to the instructor. So if somebody could be watching me, all right. If I'm sitting up here talking, that gives them this freedom, and all of a sudden you got this chatter. And I know we are friendly, and like you said, we're family. And when the dance is over, everybody, but when the instructor is like, okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get started, try to be nice. Now it's time to get them the utmost respect, because I don't want people not talking to one another because we are family.
Right.
But that is my number one of all these years. That has been my number one thing. Please, I'm teaching. Okay?
Right. Carla says that is so annoying.
It is.
Patricia said it's disrespectful to the instructor and those that are trying to learn. Definitely. Yes. Ask them would they like to share with the class, laugh out loud, like in elementary school. No, you know what I say? I said, excuse me, ladies, can y'all take that conversation in the hall? When you finish, you could come on back.
And it's a man too.
I like what Alexis, what she is saying, because you just called it out. It's like, hey, okay, you want to share with the class? And so they tend to back down from that.
I say, listen, when I'm teaching from my heart. I done practiced this. I'm here to teach, and y'all paying me to learn. So to learn from me. So if you got a private conversation and you again, don't be loud with it. Yeah, girl, went to the party last night. Excuse me, I'm teaching over here. Please take that outside the room.
I have done that once before. Who said that about calling them out? I have said, okay, y'all, She's talking, so let's hear what she got to say. You know, because I
Yeah,
can't talk and you
that's
talk.
my way.
All right. So you go ahead. You got the floor. You know that usually. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Sandra.
but honestly, for myself,
Mhm.
I've started because, well, let me back up. I feel like I shouldn't go to class and try to raise people or teach,
Mm-mm.
discipline people to say, "Hey, I need you to be quiet."
I
I shouldn't have
know.
to do that with people
No.
who are equal. I'm
Right.
not dealing
Uh,
with children.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
one of the things that I started doing is I just start playing the music
Okay.
okay.
and I
Okay.
start doing the dance.
Yeah. And
It's
those
not
that are paying attention will jump in, and those ones that's over there talking, hopefully, will get the message.
right.
Hopefully,
And
they get a phone call or something. Say she's teaching over here. No, he's
once
teaching.
I actually start playing the music,
Uh-huh.
it gets silent. You can hear a pin drop, you
Okay.
know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I turn the music off and I start instructing, you know.
Mhm.
And so I'm hoping that eventually it'll get to the point that you will understand, hey, this is the instructional time. Let's listen so that we can hear. But I also have noticed that the ones that are really there and they don't want to hear all the talking, they have started moving towards the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Because they want to learn. They come to learn. They pay their
You're
money
trying
to
to
learn.
learn.
that's it.
There's a lot of good advice over here on the side. I like that.
Yes. Go ahead, read some of them, y'all. I gotta get some. Pull this hair back.
Where'd you go? All right, it's on you, Sandra.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so Carla, that's right. It's no telling what Mr. Charles will say,
You
y'all.
better believe it.
Whew.
Don't
Sorry,
trust
So
y'all.
me.
Carla said, I guess one of the other things that she didn't like is when people walk in late.
That was gonna be my next
Mhm.
one. Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
They come
And
in
They
and say,
walk
"All
in
so,
right,
there, they
all
want
right,
to teach it
how you
again.
doing?" Yeah, they
Mhm.
introduce themselves while you're trying to teach.
Yeah.
yes, Charm
That's
was like her instructor says, one voice.
mhm.
I know Lady D is big on that. One voice. There's only one
Okay.
voice speaking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alexa said, and please don't ask what what what.
Oh, what the steps were and why y'all talking. When she was teaching the
Oh,
steps,
right.
Oh yeah,
they
do
over
that
there talking,
again.
and they want to know what was the steps again. You should
Yeah, do that
remember.
part again. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And Angela said, yes, that's what I do. Just crank the music
Thank you.
up and dance.
Yes.
I
Mhm.
love it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And because listen, and this is all really good advice, y'all, because the line dancers are never going to learn if the instructors are not teaching them. And it
Amen.
might sound, I have this line dance, it's called Urban Dance Etiquette. I have this posted on my bulletin board. And when they're talking or whatever, I just point to the board. No, I really, and
I like that. That's
I can
good.
send y'all a copy if you want. If you send me your email or your text, I would send you a preferably email. I have it on my computer. I'll send you a copy. Put it on your bulletin board. And when they're doing something that's on here, or like maybe once a week or whenever you teach, you could go through with some of these. Because believe it or not, a lot of instructors are teaching dance, but they're not teaching etiquette,
Yeah.
line dance etiquette. They're not teaching family. What's the community? They're not teaching line dance community. What do you do in the line dance community to stay a part of the community, or what separates you? And that's what I think a lot of instructors are not teaching. Not because they don't want to, but I think they're so concentrated on line dancing that they're not teaching the other stuff that the dancers need. Do y'all agree? Or
Oh yeah. It takes a lot.
Possibly. Yeah. Possibly they may not even know them.
Some of them don't. Yeah. I had a
Yeah.
piece of paper. Yeah, when I went to UC Awards, I saw the law. Linda Sims gave me this big sheet a while back. So sometimes we
Okay.
don't know. And plus, we're
That's
trying to
very
get our program together. What's next, and dealing with issues and all that. So
okay. So all this is good, Charlie. My next
no, it's
one.
kind of cool.
Yes. Which direction do you start dancing in at a party? Which direction? Now, don't get me wrong. There are exemptions to every rule, but 99.99% of the time, which directions do you face to do a line dance?
That don't leave you much.
What y'all
say,
say?
Mr. Charles?
No, it don't leave you much room when she said 99.9.
I know, right? Well, I believe it depends on the setup of the room.
Amen.
Mhm.
I was at an event and the room was split. The dance floor was in the middle. And
Okay.
so my suggestion to the crowd was we face the DJ.
Okay.
And so I was at another event. All of the the tables were in the back. So we faced the audience.
Okay.
And so we were at another event. The DJ actually said, "This is the front wall."
Okay.
So they
It changes.
they appointed the wall. So I kind of think
It
for
changes.
me, it depends on where you're at and how the room is set up and
Yep.
things of that nature.
Right. And I was gonna say, if the DJ doesn't say like this is the front wall, then the coordinator of the event, will probably come up and say, okay, everybody turn this way. This is where we're gonna start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then once you get that, okay, this is where, for example, like we were saying, if the room is split, the dance floor is in the middle, the DJ's up here. Now, when we're just dancing, we face the DJ. But when we're what's the word? Showcasing, we face the
You
audience.
got to face the audience. Yeah.
We face the audience. So that's why I say it depends. It depends. When I say 99.9%, we should know from either the coordinator of the event or the DJ where to start. But if you're doing a demo, or what's the word called? Showcase. Thank you. If you're showcasing, you should always face your audience, because you're not showcasing the DJ, you're showcasing the audience.
We also have bands that we play with, so we also face the band as well. Like the DJ, we just face the band.
And what would you say is the significance of facing the DJ or facing the band? What would you say? Why do you think?
You got to give him the cue. You're looking at him for the cue, the music. Okay, when's he starting? Because he's going to ask you, are you ready? Half the time, if you're doing it. So, okay. And with your back turned, especially the instructor, whoever's up front, we have to at least, just eye to eye, for me at least.
And what this mean?
Start it over.
Yeah, so what she was doing.
How you gonna have to do? Okay.
That means something wrong with you. What that mean?
So if the DJ is behind you, how you gonna tell the DJ to start it over?
Yeah, if you back to the back.
That's a good point. You know what I was doing as a child.
I'm glad Zandra had your back.
Oh, did I do that or you? Okay. That you, Zandra? You put that up? Okay.
Yeah, right in my face.
In your face, Mr. Charles. Sorry, I ain't doing it. Like and subscribe via Facebook or YouTube to Let's Talk Soul Line Dance. We appreciate you subscribing to our page to keep this page going. As always, we love the conversation back and forth. We like your comments. You tell us how you feel, because maybe, you see it different than we see it. And we're all learning.
Yes.
Nobody knows everything about line dance. Nobody I've ever met, because I haven't met Jesus yet. So, nobody knows everything about line dance. And so we all are learning, every time we get together, or we, whatever we're doing, we're all learning. Okay. Who's next? What's the next one?
You're next.
I'm next. I thought I just did one.
Nope. Oh no. Okay, Zandra's next.
Which direction? I did it. Which direction do you face?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, because now, y'all, hey, what is today? Today is September 10th.
Okay.
9/11.
And guess what?
Okay.
Today is the start of the National Line Dance Week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Shirley Mitchell.
Yeah.
We are going to celebrate Line Dance Week. We have the pleasure whole week. So, viewers, tell us, what are you doing this week in honor of National Line Dance Week? Mr. Charles, I know you will be going. I'll let you tell. What are you doing?
Well, I won't be going there. Some stuff happened, so I won't be going to Detroit.
Okay.
That's why I
I'm
was
so
calling you to tell you
sorry.
about the other day. But yeah, some stuff popped up, and I won't be going there. So I'm actually starting my new class here in Spartanburg next Tuesday. You probably seen it out there on Facebook, my first class.
Okay.
So I'm getting all that ready. But this week, after all this stuff I've done, I'll probably just kind of watch you guys and talk to Queen and see what she's doing.
Hey,
But I
yes.
was going, but I was emceeing, but I'm not going now.
Okay. But that's all right. You know, everything happens for a reason. You know,
It does.
we don't
does.
always know why, but you know, everything happens for a reason.
Sandra understands. Sandra understands. She said, "You're still my favorite friend." She always called me her favorite friend. I love
Okay.
it.
That's a blessing, you know, 'cause some people may call you something else, you know. So it's a
Yeah,
blessing.
it has.
Hi, Adrian. Hi, Angela.
The people are back. I love it.
Everybody's back. We missed y'all last week. I'm sorry. Something was wrong with our Facebook account and it wouldn't let anybody connect, but we're so glad that y'all are back today with us.
Yeah. So, Queen, what are you doing, Queen?
When?
This
week.
Oh, we're gonna have a pizza party on Saturday. Okay. So we're gonna eat pizza, and then we're gonna dance it off. Okay. That sound good?
They beat that.
Yeah, like a you know, like a family gathering. You know, we just gonna have some tables put up. I order some pizza, have it delivered, and then we're gonna eat, you know, slice or two of pizza, and then we're just gonna dance it off and just celebrate National Lion. But we're gonna take pictures and put it on Facebook so everybody can see what we did for National Lion Dance Week. So I hope you all as well, everybody listening, everybody's watching, you know, put you know, your pictures out there show how you celebrated National Lion Day. Because you know what, real quick, I don't know if y'all realize it, but this is a major accomplishment for our community. We have a National Lion Dance Week. Miss Shirley Mitchell, we say thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
How you say thank you inside. Thank you, Miss Shirley, because you thought enough of us to step out, you know, maybe out of a comfort zone and say, hey, we need a National Lion Dance Week for us. And so we want to say thank you for that. I really appreciate you.
So Adrian, what did you have anything special set up for today? Because she was saying that they just wrapped up their celebration.
Great success.
Okay.
So they kicked it off.
Yeah.
And she said it was a good success, a great success. So that's
good.
You know, hats off to you for that. Carla says she needs some ideas. Carla, we need to talk, okay? Real soon we need to talk because Montgomery is kind of excited and they are ready to come to
UK.
Yes.
But we need some information.
Sent me some day before yesterday. So I'll share.
Yeah. So but we too, going back to us, we will be having a day party. Saturday.
Cool.
And so we are also scheduled to attend one of the venues here in Montgomery on Friday night and dance Friday night as well.
Okay.
And so, you know, almost we'll be dancing, I know, on Mondays and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay. Wow. That's celebrating. That's definitely celebrating. Yes. I was going to do a lollipop day on Wednesday. I was going to bring everybody a lollipop so they could dance with the lollipop in their mouth. That's all I can afford.
I can't yell with no lollipop in my mouth.
No, you have to take it out, Mr. Charles. See?
Okay.
And then they're going to get on to you,
put it back.
Queen. Then they'll probably point to your etiquette and say, are we supposed to have this on the floor?
Yeah, somehow somebody got to do something.
But they're not supposed to have a drink or food. See, a lollipop is different. Like having a whistle in your mouth, like having a fan in your hand. See, I can relate back.
Oh, boy.
No.
I can just relate back. Yep. So we thank you, Miss Shirley Mitchell. and every line dancer, line dance instructor out there that's doing something for National Line Dance Week. Hey, let's celebrate y'all, because this is a major accomplishment, you know? So what's next? Okay, y'all, we all got to sing happy birthday today. Oh, what's next? Oh, the line dance group?
Somebody.
Okay.
So what do you have for us, Mr. Charles?
The whole damn ship.
Okay, before you go into that, Adrian said they did 6 hours today. They had over 100 in attendance.
Oh, wow. I got to get down there and see her.
Yes, that's great, Adrian.
She's not that
that's
far.
My girl. I love me some Adrian.
I do too.
Wow.
That's my sister.
Mm-hmm.
I never met her.
Adrian,
you must meet Adrian. You must meet Adrian.
Hell, I never met you.
You're gonna meet her. You're gonna meet her next month, October 13th, 14th, 15th. You're gonna meet her. She'll be here.
Yes. All right. So what's our update? What's the update on the cruise?
The girl cruise. Mm-hmm. Well, I just saw. I think Will Baker put out 2,100 now. So we're kind of slow dragging to that last 800, 800 plus. And Carlos already knew that. Okay. It's that last, because most of our interiors and some people still want the ocean view and the balcony, but go ahead and get the interior and then give Avis a call and then she will upgrade you, because a lot of people I talked to have gotten upgraded immediately because they find more rooms and stuff. So we recommend it. We're still pushing it out. We took a break for August because of the cruise that we just went on. So now we're going to be kicking it back out again toward the end of the year. But so far, over 2,100 people plus. We're trying to get more men, of course, because
of course,
last count was 300 men and 1,700 women.
Wow,
we need more men.
That's a lot. Yeah. That's a lot of men. That's a lot of men.
Yeah, that's a lot of women.
Okay, about that, I have a special announcement. Our guest from last week, Gregory Huff, is donating some big money to 2 people. Oh man, is the deadline over, y'all?
Yes, it was the 8th.
It was the 8th. Well, if you got I'm not sure how many people. I haven't talked to Gregory. Have you talked to Greg? Because he's donating money to 2 people to help pay for your cruise. And all you had to do was write an essay about what am I doing? Now this is the essay because I have it on the screen. What am I doing or can do to make line dance venues, events, or classes that I attend or teach accessible to everyone? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna put it on the screen real quick. This is Gregory Huff, and you know what? Maybe we could slide some in. I don't know how many he received. You know, maybe you could still get it's 100 words or less. No, or more. 100 words or more, right?
Yeah, more.
Because I don't know how many he got. So you just send it to linedancegreg@aol.com. Maybe it's still time to get yours in. He might have extended the date. I haven't talked to him, but I don't know. I don't know if he got any response or not, Zandra and Mr. Charles. So I'm not sure. I haven't talked to him.
Well, he have to let you know because you're picking the winner.
Well, he's gonna. No, he said he would go through them and he would send me the final 5, and then I would pick the 2 winners out of the 5.
Right. So yeah, he gonna let you know.
Yeah. So the line dancer group. Stop. Put that up for one more time. What am I doing or can do to make line dance venues, events, or classes that I attend or teach accessible to everyone? And the site you send it to is linedancegreg@aol.com.
But you know, Queen, it may be over, so you may need to confirm that with him.
Right. I'm going to have to because I haven't talked to him. I haven't heard from him. So I'm not sure if he got enough, or if he gave people enough time because he only had 5 days?
Yeah.
I think only had 5 days. So, people might, because we were down last week too, I think we should extend that. But I'm going to talk to Greg. I'll talk to Greg and find out.
We didn't have nobody on the side. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Because the 8th is over. If they really wanted to do it, they would have put it in.
I know what I was thinking, Zandra, is because Facebook was down last week. Remember, we only had 2 people that could get on.
Yeah, that was it.
Probably didn't get out there. That's the only reason I'm saying.
And Marva was, and remember, Melva was stuck. She was frozen because we was asking her questions.
Melva froze. She said she got knocked out.
She said, we can't even, that was it. So nobody was on there.
Right. So that's why I'm gonna see if he'll extend it. If so, then you can still write your 100-word or more letter and get it in.
And
okay, so go ahead.
We were talking to Avis because what we're gonna do, like you said, send it to her so she can put that money in for the cruise, because it definitely have to go for the cruise.
Right. And you must already be registered. That's the only stipulation. Yes. You must already be registered for the cruise. You're having a hardship paying for your cruise. He's going to send some real money to 2 people to help pay for your cruise.
Right.
Well, he ain't say nothing about hard. I didn't see anything about hardship.
Well, that's what he said.
Couldn't get in either.
Whatever. If that's the case, I need to write my letter now, huh? Shoot. I should have submitted mine.
It's all of us.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So where are we? Let's see.
You was going to sing happy birthday or something.
Yeah, we were going to sing happy birthday.
We're going to let Mr. Charles sing it today.
Me?
Okay, Mr. Charles.
Okay. Me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. To all of September. Happy birthday.
Yes. Yeah.
You get it next time. You get it next time.
Wait a minute. So I'm going to call Annette tomorrow and say, did you mind Mr. Charles for singing?
No, her phone's not working.
That's funny.
Oh, no. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful happy birthday song that you sang. Now, everybody you can get it today for free, $99.
No, you don't.
But tomorrow, that birthday song is going to be on Amazon for $9.99. So
where that free come in? I want my money.
You want your money? Okay. So we're going into our announcements portion of the program. Alexis said, you better sign, Mr. Charles.
I'll sign it. Sandra put me up to it.
All right. So first announcement, listen to DJ Joe, my boo thing. Trainwreck.listentomyradio.com. He's on every Friday from 7 to 10 and Monday to 7 to 10. Now, at the symposium on September 15th, he's going to record from the symposium. Okay, he's going to record live radio from the symposium. So y'all must tune in, trainwreck.listentomyradio.com, because he's going to do a dedication to line dancing. And what I'm suggesting is, see how many of the line dances you could do, because he's going to play all line dance music. So you got to see how many of them you remember. He gonna go way back and then come way forward. So you got to see how many of them you can do. So I think that'll be real exciting. Mm-hmm. Okay. Next thing, donations are accepted via Cash App, $ the LDC, or Zelle 813-407-1216. No donation is too small. We ask for your donations to keep this podcast going because we feel like it's really, really relevant to the line dance community, because we have good stuff on here. We have good interviewees, and today we told you about urban dance etiquette, so things that we need to discuss in our community. All right, so we talked about National Line Dance Week. So the next thing we had, we talked about the Line Dance and Groove Cruise. Those who don't know or haven't registered yet, that's the link you go to, www.thelinedancinggroovecruise.com. Okay, and register for the cruise. Because listen, I'm telling you right now, y'all register. I'm be waving at y'all from the ship. I'm trying to tell you now, because it's not a boat, it's a ship, right, Mr. Charles?
That ship.
We're gonna be on the ship. We're gonna be on the ship, so it's gonna be awesome. Okay, and let's see. We have the UC Star Awards in Baltimore, Maryland. That's the Academy Awards of Line Dancing. Of course, most of you know, January 25th through the 28th, 2024. Now, it is sold out, but they do have a waiting list. So if they need to open another wall or knock down the wall or something to get all of us in there, get on the waiting list if you really want to go. Okay. And then the announcements. Don't y'all have some other announcements before I get to this one? Wait, any announcements, Mr. Charles Lazandra?
Oh yeah. There are a lot of announcements.
Okay.
Like I said, well, I just started my class in Duncan last Thursday. That's a little town, and there's another one in Gaffney here. I'll be doing the end of Monday, but my biggest, like I said, will be on the 19th. A
Okay.
lot of people are going to show up to that one, hopefully. Even that short girl said she was going to come check me out. I don't know when, but she said
Okay.
she's going to come out this way. And
Okay.
hopefully the mayor will start it off, and I'm going to do the dance he wanted me to create. But also in October, I got to go buy me I got to buy me a tuxedo jacket. That's messed up. But I got to go out to Tampa. Maybe I get reimbursed or something. And I will be with my wonderful friend Zandra doing interviews with people.
Yes.
Symposium.
Yes.
I get to meet both of y'all for the first time.
Like
I seen Zandra said she saw me, but I was in the zone. But when I got married. And then Bernard Smith at the end of November for his birthday.
November.
And hopefully all of us will go to the beginners ball next April.
Yep, I'm already registered. Got my tickets.
I just got back from New York a couple of days ago.
Okay.
That's why I'm kind of tired. I had to teach 380 something students in faculty, and you see some pictures out there.
Yeah.
But I just been busy. I just put a thing out there. Said what I say, 3 countries, 11 cities in 2 months, and yeah, that's my celebration for Line Dance. Remember, I told you I'm retiring from retirement.
I'm retiring from
Right.
I got retired.
Look, I'm gonna have to miss the beginners ball this year, but it will be some people from MGM there to represent.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be trying to get things in order for the UK.
Me too.
So yeah, so I'm not going to travel that much next year. Because we do have I think it's about 3 big trips that we have on our books.
Okay.
So, all right, Miss Carla.
Carla did send me some information. Hold on. Carla sent me some information. I believe it's the 21st through the. Help me out, Carla. I think it's the 21st through the 27th. So 6 nights, 7 days.
In August?
Yeah.
It's not the event. That's just your stay.
That's your stay. Yes. That's your stay. I know she sent it to me. That's your stay in the UK. And she said she's gonna take us over to Paris. We're gonna catch a train and go over to Paris. And so it's gonna really be a really exciting week. You get to lay out on the beach and whatever else you need to do
Queen, make sure you send me that info because now I'm friends with 3 ladies that was on the cruise from the UK.
Okay.
I'm sure they was asking me about it.
I'll send you what Carla sent me. I'll send that out to y'all. Okay.
I told them about it.
I'll try to see how I can put it up on the screen. I was asking her to see if she could find another hotel, a backup hotel or something, only because that hotel is really expensive, especially for 7 days. And that's probably gonna knock a lot of people. If they can't pay for a $600-700 cruise, I know they can't go to the UK.
Yeah.
So I just
if they go, they better double up in those beds.
Okay. Double up, go in the bed and whatever.
Sleep on the floor, on the dance floor.
We better slide over.
Okay.
4 of us got this room.
This room. Okay. Yeah. So that's probably what. But she did. She's really working on it, and we thank you, Carla, for really working on this to get us over to the UK because we're excited about that. So now that's it for you two. Any more announcements? That's it. Okay. I have Daltone, the producer, has produced several shirts that Zandra and I have, a couple of them. And he said, thanks for purchasing. And you go to www.daltonetheproducer.com and you can see his shirts. And order one and support a brother. We're talking about somebody in the community who's doing great things. Okay. Y'all know several of his songs that he's made for the line dance community. So support a brother. And the shirt's not expensive, they're not expensive. And he'll mail it to you. So I have a couple in every color. All right. So then we have September 10th through the 16th. Oh, that's National Line Dance Week. We already talked about that. Then we have September 29th through the 30th, Cincinnati, Ohio, with Andy Glover. It's going to be off the chain, and its registration is open. It's $75. Includes free blinged out T-shirt for the first 100 registrations. And his Cash App is DJ Andy G. And then it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So come on out, or if you want more information, contact one of us and we'll make sure that you get that information. Now for the big event. I don't have my machine hooked up today, so I gotta do human sounds. So wait. That's Mr. Charles' favorite. All right. So the 2023 annual Urban Dance Symposium in Tampa, Florida. Oh my God, October 13, 14, and 15. You don't want to miss it. Carla's going to be here. Melva's going to be here. Adrian's going to be here. LaShawn is coming too. She don't know it yet. And Alexa's coming. All these people on here, they all coming. All right, this is my 10th anniversary, and it's my final symposium. I will still be teaching, but I won't be doing any more 3-day events. This is the last one. I wanted to do it up to my 10th anniversary. That's what I'm doing. Let me tell y'all, we're going to start off with a pool party on Friday, doing midday Friday. You're going to go in the pool. So you can dance in the water. You can dance out the water. You can dance around the water. It's up to you. We're just going to be dancing. And you go, take a shower, whatever, take your swimsuits off, go relax for a while, come upstairs. We're going to give you some food. And then after we give you the food, we're going to take you downstairs and let you dance it off. So we're going to have a pool party on the day and a big party at night. And then come back Saturday morning for some more workshops. And Saturday night is the big ball. Now, Mr. Charles and Zandra will be interviewing everyone on the red carpet. Aren't you excited? Woo! Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
So they're going to be interviewing everyone on the red carpet. It's a formal affair. So it's evening gowns and tiaras. We ask the ladies to wear tiaras or crowns, whichever you prefer. And it's going to be like that. Mr. Charles and Zandra will be instructing their new dances or whatever dance they're going to do. So we're going to have a good time. Let's see. I didn't put it up yet. Dun, dun, dun. All right. 2023 Annual Urban Dance Symposium. You can cash at me, $ the LDC, or Zelle me. Or, hey, I even take money orders. Now, I don't take any bounce checks, but I do take money orders. Okay. So you can send me a money order or cash this check. Address is on the screen to Queen Sheila McFadden, 12217 Quail Run Road, Hudson, Florida, 34667. So I think that's all the announcements. And y'all don't want to miss. I'm just telling you, you don't want to miss it. We promise you a good time. Now you're gonna have Zandra and Mr. Charles interviewing you, and I'm gonna go around and take pictures with everybody in the room. And I mean, we're just gonna have us a good time. Okay, just a good time. We got so many good instructors. I ain't gonna go through them because I might miss somebody like I did one time. But it's just gonna be like that. You don't want to miss it. Okay. So important resources we have to go over now. Our important resource, starting with Mr. Charles.
Linda Hardy, Urban Line Dance Historian.
Mm-hmm.
www.urbanlinedancehistory.com. If you have any dances, do what you're doing. It's almost like your resume. Anything you want to put out there. She's in the, what is it? Not the archives.
Oh, yeah, in the Library of Congress.
Library, right. And she will put it out there. She's a wonderful person. She's at almost every event that you can see. Get out there because you can't remember. I can't remember what I did last week sometimes. So get it out there, especially if you come up with a new dance, put it out there so you can have it. You told me yourself, Queen, that you see all these instructors that you've been knowing how they stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Get out there.
And make sure you if you haven't started, make sure you start a bio. If you just do bullets and write down everything you've attended, every place you've done, every event you had, you'd be surprised. Like Mr. Charles said, you'd be surprised how much you've done that you don't even remember. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. So Yeah, it's good to, because if somebody asks you for your bio, do you want to say, I went to class every day? No, that is not what you want to put on your bio. You want to put the events and things that you've done and places you've been. Okay. So next we have Zandra.
All right. So of course, as Mr. Charles was talking about those events.
Oh, wait, that's not yours, Zandra. This is yours. I'm sorry. Rewind.
And it still flows with the same thing.
Same thing, huh?
With the events, with classes, with your dances. Just like Miss Linda is logging them, you need to go and log them on this resource that Coley Cole has put out for us, the Urban Line Dance Connection. Okay. If you are new to the community, please go out there and create your account by just adding your information, your classes, and keep the dances up to date. That way, if somebody is trying to put a song out or dance to a song, they can easily go in and say, hey, no, it already exists. So let's make that a little easier by just keeping that updated.
Yes. And if you want more information about the 2023 annual Urban Dance Symposium, it is on the event page. Okay. Next. Y'all know me. I'm going to talk about it. All right. UniverseSoulLineDance.com. Katrina Daniels. Any events that you're having. Hey, it's on that site too. Put your event out there. Go to her page, UniverseSoulLineDance.com, and put your event out there on her page and tell her about your event, and she will put it on her page. Okay. I think that's all of.
Can I make a statement about that real quick, Queen?
Sure. Please do.
I think we should give a shout out to those 3 individuals that set up those sites and those pages. To take the time to get that out there for all of us, because it's a whole lot easier for us to just go out there than them and set it up and have something for us to do and go to. I thought that was really commendable.
Yes. So first we have Linda Hardy. Thank you, Linda, for being our Urban Line Dance historian. We appreciate you. And then we have Nicole. Hey, Coley Cole. Thank you, Coley, for making this site for our dances, classes, and events. And then we have Katrina. Katrina, thank you for putting an event page out there so we can see all the things that we want to go to. You notice I said want to. All the things we want and places we want to go, want to visit. All right. Thank you, ladies. We really appreciate you because, I mean, it took a lot of work, I know, to do that. And you're doing this for the community to keep us together, to keep us in line, so we'll know what's going on. And we just say thank you. So now we're going to do a toast to our guests.
Yeah. Guess what?
We're going to do a toast to LaShawn, Carla, Melva.
Oh, yeah.
Alexa, Adrian,
Tiffany.
Anybody?
Yeah, that's great. That's a great idea.
All of you, get your glasses, everybody. Get your glass or your cup. Mr. Charles got his red cup, his famous red cup. So y'all make sure y'all get your cup. And we're going to do a toast to all of you. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, thank you so much because we appreciate you. We appreciate your feedback and everything that you tell us. Right, Carla, one love. So everybody get your cups. All right, and toast to y'all. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. One thing though, y'all, make sure I don't have what I have. It was Coca-Cola, and I had a lot of ice, and all the ice that melted.
That's nasty.
Ugh, I know. That is really nasty.
Nasty water.
LaShawn, I saw that you asked, how do I get information about the UK event? It's going to be, we're looking at August the 21st to the 27th of 24, but we're waiting for a little more information because we want to give you some valuable information when we get everything, okay? So stay tuned every week, every Sunday, and we start going at 7 o'clock. So tune in, and as we get updates from Carla, we'll definitely let you all know because we're all excited as well about going.
Because we got to get tickets. We have to get our plane tickets.
We got to get our plane tickets.
We need to get
money
aside.
Yeah.
And we can take sleeping bags if we have to, Carla, and 2 on this floor, 2 on that floor, and 2 in the bed or something. But we planning to go. We looking forward to it. Don't forget to add Let's Talk Soul Line Dance to your bio. Okay. That you've been, a participant. You don't necessarily have to be a guest yet. If you're interested in being a guest, that's the next thing. If you're interested in being a guest on the Let's Talk Soul Line Dance podcast, contact myself, Mr. Charles Ozandra. We love to have you. I'm Queen Sheila, 813-407-1216, or you can email me. Queen Sheila is QWENSHEILA @gmail.com. Okay. And so now, okay, because our guest didn't get on today, guess what the dance of the week is?
What is it?
No, you won't.
Do, 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 do.
The line dance,
Right.
and nobody hears
Yeah,
but us.
we don't
You
have
know
one.
what?
Yes, you have one.
I got one.
Okay.
Same Old Love
Same Old Love.
by Lala, Mobile, Alabama.
Okay.
Really
Is it
smooth
OLD?
beats.
Is it OLD or
OLE.
OLE?
Same Old Love.
Okay. And who's the song by?
Look up Same Old Love. Choreographer Lala.
Okay.
And I promise you will find it. Okay.
Okay. Choreographed by Lala. Okay. So I'm putting it on the screen. Here we go. Dance of the week. It's Same Old Love.
Oh, I know that dance. I love that dance.
Yes.
Choreographed by Lala.
I've seen
out of
James
Mobile,
Parr do it.
Alabama. Real
Out of
smooth.
Mobile,
yeah?
Alabama. So if you
Oh,
haven't
yeah,
seen
I
it,
like that dance.
Angela Brown says she loves that dance.
I do too. I love the music. I used to love the
Me
music. I didn't know
too.
it when the dance finally came. It's like, yes, perfect.
Yes. So I think other than that, we're at our trivia.
I forgot what I asked.
I know we omitting trivia to this week, Queen?
Oh, we're out of time. I didn't even realize it.
Because we was having fun.
We was having so much fun.
You know what? I do have to tell Tiffany real quick.
Okay.
She was asking me fullplateliving.com. Write that down real quick. Fullplateliving.com. That's the diet.
FULLPLATELIVING.com.
Okay.
Yes. Fullplateliving.com. And I'll leave the rest to her.
Okay.
And get a bag of apples.
Yes.
Plate living.
Or pick them like we did.
Oh, shoot. Okay. So hopefully I can put it on the screen in 1 second.
No. But y'all, it has been really nice interacting with you all.
I know.
And I hope we can do this again.
Yeah.
And I promise you, I will let you all know how things work out here in Montgomery, because like I said, that has been an issue from us. You know, I try to instruct MGM line dancers, hey, when we go out on the floor, this is what we do, you know. But when you go and you mingle with some of the local dancers who don't know the community and how things operate, it's completely confusing. It's chaotic. I mean, totally confusing.
Definitely.
It was good. We got together and talked. We never done this. Just got together and talked.
And I think it was great. I mean, what do y'all think, audience? Do y'all think this was good? It was good information. And when we don't have a guest or someone for some reason doesn't show up, we can just go back and do some more line dance etiquette, you know, and talk about some of the things that we experienced. Yes, Sandra.
Yeah, or if it's a topic that they would like to talk about, I would suggest that you submit that topic and maybe we can begin to talk on that.
Okay. Yeah, we would love that. So you can send your information to Queen Sheila, or you could text me. The phone number and the email is on the screen. Or if you friends with, know Zandra or Mr. Charles's email or phone number, send it to them. Okay, because we're a team here. And it's something you want to talk about, some things you want to discuss. We would love to do that. We really would. We would love to do that. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. I tell you, I have the best co-host in the world. Ow. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So, I mean, we're a team. Can you tell? We just blend off each other. It's just awesome. So Mr. Charles is in South Carolina and Zondra's in Alabama and I'm in Florida and we all right here together. Now, where y'all at? Carla's in London, UK, and Adrian is in Georgia, and Carla said topics is a great idea. And I don't know where everybody else is from, but Melba is in Tampa. Where's Angela from?
It's a big line dance family. Ooh.
Yes. It's a big line dance. So we're all here together. So send us your topics that you would like to talk about. Michigan, Detroit is in the house. Hey, LaShawn. So
ATL in the house.
Yes. We're coming from all over the world and we're all together in one place so we can talk about things of interest to us about line dancing. So we just want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, Zandra, Mr. Charles. Thank you for listening. Send us your questions or send us things in, that you'd like to talk about, and we'll make sure we get them in, okay? Love you. Until we see you next Sunday. Love is no good unless you give it away. And it's summer hours. Love y'all.
Good night,
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.